The idea is to ice dye a t-shirt so that the color and pattern looks kind of like an oil slick. So rainbow, but kind of dark and swirly. So I think even if it doesn't work, it'll probably look cool. So here goes nothing. So to get the random swirly patterns, I've just slid this lid inside the shirt. In a few places, I'm going to twist it up and then secure it with a rubber band, not trying to be too precise with these, but to have a few random sort of twists in it. All right, I've got like, I don't know, 6 or 7 twists in it, and now I've hung it in my gravity dye setup because in order to get that oil slick look, I definitely want the dye to like move and drip through it. Now I think I'm gonna kind of twist it up more to get some more twisty patterns before we add the ice and the dye. All right, so it's all twisted up on there kind of randomly wherever I could fit. So now it's time to get the ice and dye ready. Okay, so new black is kind of going to be our main color. It's black with shades of purple and red and green and brown in it. Also some art black to get some more black in there. Forest green, orange, some burgundy to get some kind of red and purples in there. Cosmic, this will split into blue and pink. And margarita for some more yellowy colors. All right, we've randomly sprinkled the colors. So now we're gonna put a layer of black kind of sprinkled across the top of the whole thing. And now we top it off with ice and wait. And now we wait. Some of these are sticking out far enough. I don't know if the color will reach all the way through, so might have to come and turn it over and do more ice and dye. But we'll see what happens. A few days later, and this is how it looks. The color actually kind of wicked through better than I expected. There's a white spot here, but I actually think that this is pretty good. I like how we see some purple, some yellow. I think I'm gonna rinse it and let that little bit of white maybe be a bit of contrast. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, just barely starting to rinse, and I'm already loving what I'm seeing here. These sort of muted but full spectrum of color things that are going on. This is exactly what I had in mind. Now, when it's wet and of course not fully rinsed, we're not going to be able to actually see all of the details of the patterns. But so far, I think I've seen a bit of every color in the rainbow somewhere on here. But we won't know what it really looks like till we do a lot of rinsing and a full wash and dry. Look how cool it looks with the light coming through it. And there's that spiral that you can see there. Right now it looks just like the oil slick that I had in mind. I'm worried because it will definitely look lighter when it's dry. We all know that this happens. But it'll probably look cool regardless, right? Right. All right, these 2 shirts have been rinsed pretty well. We have the purple and blue shirt, and this is the oil slick shirt. Now it's time to wash them. There it is, the whole thing. It's interesting. There seems to be a real division of the more light colored here and the more brown here, and also how there's just little tiny pops of black, even though I scattered black over the entire top of the dye. Definitely more colors on this back side. And so here is the front. Didn't quite get as much color or patterns as the back. It's still really interesting. Still kind of have the lighter side and then the browner side. I think it's got some cool textures. I think it looks interesting and it is at least adjacent to the sort of oil slick color that I was going for, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it as is or try to do something more with it. I don't know. I think I'll just sit on it for a while.